The Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education and the World Food Programme on Tuesday convened a validation workshop to review the findings of the Gambia's homegrown school feeding program. In 2023, an impact assessment of the HGSF was conducted by World Food Programme's Office of Evaluation and the World Bank's Development Impact Evaluation Department, focusing on the program's influence on educational, nutritional, health outcomes, and food security among children. The Homegrown School Feeding Program, which integrates locally sourced food to provide nutritious meals for students, has become a flagship initiative of the Gambia government and World Food Programme. It is designed to combat food insecurity, enhance learning outcomes, and strengthen local farming communities by linking schools to local agriculture. The Minister of Youth and Sports, representing the Minister of Higher Education, revealed the government's dedicated budget line for the school feeding initiative.
The government created a budget line for the school feeding program amounting to $162.5 million. This demonstrates the government's commitment to ensuring that children are well fed as well as provided with the environment necessary for conducive learning. It is also important to note that the United States government, through the McGovern-Dole Food for Education Program, locally called NOC project, coordinated by the CIS, have also committed $28.7 million into the feeding program. It is therefore worthwhile to note that the country has steadily improved the net school enrollment and completion rate over the past 2 decades and has achieved gender parity to that effect. A recent government performance assessment shows that the school meal contributed to improving education results and provided a safer net for population coping with the daily work of providing school meals to the children in the Gambia.
Launched in 2012, the Gambia's homegrown school feeding program has, according to the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, become a model for community-driven development by providing nutritious, locally sourced meals to school children. The program supports national goals of enhancing education and health outcomes, empowering smallholder farmers, and fostering economic growth. The WFP country director highlighted that this recognition marks a significant milestone for the program.
Today's presentation marks significant milestone in our collective work. The evaluation findings gives us evidence on the program impact and guide us on how to refine our approach to make an even greater difference in the lives of the children. We are particularly encouraged by some evaluation findings showing that school meals reduce dropout and increase children's school attendance. They also directly contribute to enhancing food security and dietary diversity. They contribute to decreasing stress and depression and improve mental well-being.
United Nations Resident Coordinator Carl Frederick Paul highlighted that the effectiveness of the initiative is just as crucial as its implementation. He noted that the evidence presented during the validation workshop will inform the future execution of the homegrown school feeding program.
The impact evaluation report we are here to discuss today, led by the World Bank Development Impact Department, in collaboration with the World Food Programme, represent a significant step in understanding the real-world impact of this program. It provides critical evidence and insight on how the program has affected key areas such as school attendance, academic performance, nutrition, and community resilience. As the United Nations Resident Coordinator, I am proud of the strong partnership that has been forged in the implementation of the homegrown school feeding program. It is the collaboration between governments, international organizations, civil society, local communities that has made this program such a success.
The World Food Programme Deputy Country Coordinator highlights the key differences between the homegrown school feeding program and traditional school feeding programs, underscoring the unique focus on local sourcing and community development.
When we look at the difference between the homegrown school feeding and the school feeding, with the homegrown you have a wider, impact in coverage and stakeholders. With the school feeding, you can reach, of course, the children. The impact on education. You can reach as well the household because it removes some burden from the household. You have the government, which has objective of having better education outcome. But when you look at the homegrown school feeding, of course you have the children, and even within the children you reach a wider impact because you are making sure that there is a healthy diet, and children can have access to local production, and you can as well work on a more dietary diversity, meal for children. You have the household and communities as well. They have a great role to play.
The Homegrown School Feeding Program, a collaborative effort between the Government of the Gambia and World Food Program, continues to play a vital role in addressing food insecurity, improving educational outcomes, and supporting the local economy through agriculture. Reporting for Kerfatu, I am Buba Gajigo.